I felt like that the idea of growlers is something that's sort of coming into its own. The idea that you can fill up a reusable glass container of various sizes was something that appealed to me because I was, into the idea in filling up the breweries that I used to go to. And I felt like, Eugene really didn't have anything like that going on here. There was no places except for the breweries where you could fill up a growler. But I felt like, offering a really wide selection of interesting beers that is ever changing would be something that people might embrace. In addition to also having a place for people to, come in and have a pint, have a glass of beer or a flight. We thought that would be a good offering, a chance for people to come in and try something and then get a growler of it to go. The growler movement, well, I think it's successful for many reasons. The reason why it's something that is appealing is that you've got an interesting selection of beers that you can't really get elsewhere. You can't just buy a bottle of a lot of the beers that I carry in a grocery store or a six-pack. And they're unique beers. A lot of them are ones that are not offered every day. They're ones that are seasonal or special beers, small batch type things. And we thought that would, that particular aspect of offering growlers was something that was appealing, and would be something that would do well. So that's what I try to do, is bring in the most interesting stuff I can find in a given time window, whether it's, winter beers or, spring, summer. It's a matter of finding the top ones that are out there at a given time and offering them. Probably of the ones I've had, I'd have to say Goza the Elder from Oakshire Brewing, which is an ancient brewing technique that was sort of revived. It was lost for several years, and somebody discovered it, started brewing it again. Oakshire, brewed a beer that was hibiscus. It had hibiscus and elderberry in it, I believe, and it has salt in the brewing process. So it's like nothing you've ever had. It's very light, but it doesn't taste salty, and it's quite interesting. It looks almost like pink in the glass, almost like an odd color, but people really like that beer. It was more of a summer beer, but I'd say that would be the one that strikes me as the most interesting. A lot of people that come in here like to know, what is a growler? How does this work? And it's where I really see there's a learning curve essentially with the public as far as this learned behavior of, hey, this is another way to consume beer, and it's a good opportunity for people to come in here and not feel intimidated. We're pretty very much welcoming and explain it and go through the process with a lot of the people who are unfamiliar with the use of growlers. You're going to spend a little bit more, but the advantage is you're getting something, again, that you can't get anywhere else or not as likely to find somewhere else. It's fresh, so it comes right off the keg. It's not something that's been sitting in a bottle for a prolonged period of time. It's a kind of a learned behavior. People embrace the idea of using a growler over buying, beer in a traditional form in a bottle, typically, or can. You don't really buy craft beer to store and hang on to. You buy it to consume or enjoy within a day or two of buying it. So it's a way of just basically now allowing people to take home beer that they otherwise couldn't get, and in many different forms, between the small vessels as well as the stainless steel we offer. We also do gallons, so gallons are great for parties or bigger groups, that kind of thing. All right.
Cool.
Got everything you need?
I think so.